Jason McLeod here, last segment of the Super Bowl commercial analysis sections. And basically I'm exposing what my interpretation is of all these commercials and all the hidden messages and symbols within those commercials and what they mean as predictive programming and programming of the masses to show them what's going on, whether they're apocalyptic images, which are very numerous in this series of commercials, or the idea that technology is the way to go and it'll override religion and it make you not need your parents and will help you accomplish your dreams, meaning the elites will help you accomplish your dreams, which is really accomplishing their dreams by transhumanism, keeping control of everybody and merging machines with humans. And what a better way to control somebody than to stick a nice microchip in their head that makes them suddenly be able to move their arm if they've been paralyzed and so forth. Very interesting concepts and so forth, and I encourage you to watch from the beginning so you'll understand what I'm talking about. So then we have the British taxi with the British flag on the door being hit by several bullets, and then London burning in the background. And obviously it's for the new 24 series, but is there some big terror attack planned for London? Have you noticed that all villains in Hollywood are British? Are they going to be painted as the bad guys in some kind of terroristic situation? Is this a false flag terror event planned for London? If you don't know what a false flag is, then definitely check that out. Then you have the Doritos commercial, which was just so cute and funny, about the boys, the one boy getting on the dog and chasing the other boy down, and then to get the Doritos, and then tying him up, and then he's laying on his back with his ankles tied to his wrists and his legs up in the air. And okay, when you get into the David Icke analysis of what these elites are into, and it's a sick, satanic, pedophile, child sacrificing, blood drinking, fear energy absorbing, manipulative, deep, dark, nasty, awful, pathetic, disgusting whole slew of behaviors that these freaks are into. It's just totally right there in your face. When you know it and you see what they're into, there he is, right on the edge. And that's a symbol for what they like. And they love blonde-haired, blue-eyed boys. It's the Aryan race. It's the perfect race. It's just something with the genetics that they love so deeply, or desire so deeply. There's no love involved at all. It's disgusting. Anyway, but that's what that commercial was. A red flag for me right there, big time. David Icke is a phenomenal researcher. He's exposed all this stuff about the Illuminati and the elites who control the world and their ancient bloodlines, and how all the kings and queens way back in antiquity, they were all obsessed with bloodlines and keeping the blood pure, and it's to enable these extra-dimensional beings to use them and to fuse with them, and who are controlling the masses. And yeah, I know it sounds completely out of this world, and it really is out of this world. But go research David Icke and his Icke, the book, The Biggest Secret, and the Truth Shall Set You Free. Go to his website, davidicke.com, and pay for and watch the 7-hour live at Wembley Arena event, and your life will be changed forever. You'll be blown away, and you'll see right through all the lies when you are aware of what these creatures are doing to program everybody and to keep everybody locked into this matrix and this delusional world that they've created around people, which is full of lack and powerlessness, when in reality we're infinite, powerful, creative beings. You'll be blown away. So next thing is you have the Bud Light, which was the beginning of the whole Bud Light series of commercials. But the girl comes into the bar and she's cute, and she says, "If I give this to you, are you up for whatever happens?" I'm like, yeah, you're cute, So it's not the woman, and it's not the guy, and it's not the bar. It's the question. It's the question. If I give this to you, whether this is all the programming that they're bombarding you with to change your reality, if I give you this contract, if I give you this success, if I give you whatever it is they want to give you, will you do whatever it takes? Or are you up for, or do you consent to, or do you agree with whatever happens? It's right there. That's what this is all about. The movies through Hollywood are all about showing you through their magical rituals. Hollywood, holly is the wood that's made, that the magician's wands are made of, Hollywood, to cast a spell and keep everybody programmed and everybody locked down and locked away, to cast a spell and show you zombie apocalypse potential, disease outbreak, meteor strike, tsunami, earthquakes, alien invasions, whatever it is they're showing you. They're predicting, they're programming you, saying, oh, this is not only possible but probable, and we consent to it. So, you know, oh, we're showing you all the ways we can kill you guys and wipe everybody out, and you don't say anything. You don't say, I do not consent to this scenario. You're watching it and you're getting involved, and you're, oh, you're afraid, and you're watching the special effects, and you're immersing yourself in the movie like you're the character, and you're just accepting the whole thing through your consent, through your silence. You're consenting. And that's what this whole thing is exposing. That's the whole purpose I'm making this video, is to show you what we're being conditioned to believe. What we're watching is not really what we're watching, and what we're hearing is really not what we're hearing. It's all interwoven brilliantly into these commercials for us to hear and consent to. It's amazing stuff. So here we have the final one, the M&M commercial. And this is the description of the whole scenario. Puts this all right into perspective. And according to this, it goes right along with David Icke and many other researchers. He's just a man that really brought it out there to everybody. You have a snowy, windy, dark road, you know, car driving down the road, wolves coming up on the prowl. They're the wolves. Black gates, you know, with this in front of this mansion. Eagle statues or gargoyle statues on top, I couldn't tell which, of these, you know, pillars. Guard dogs and men in black. And then inside you have this just absolute, you know, elitist banquet going on where everybody's just whining and dining, and, you know, with baubles and bangles and beads all over themselves. Beautiful women with jewels on and everything, and one guy comes up to this one other guy, and all of a sudden he gives you this look, and he goes and walks outside, and they open the trunk of this car, and he peers in, and he says how he's going to dice him up into little pieces, you know, in a language, a foreign language. I'm going to dice you up into little pieces and sprinkle you on my ice cream and devour you, you know. And son, you're right there. I'm going to tell you, this is what I'm going to do to you, okay? And inside, you have the stupid M&M, peanut M&M. He's like, whoa, I don't know what you're saying, but count me in. This is a freaking example I'm trying to tell you about. You're consenting. You don't know what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what you're saying through all these commercials or predictive programmings, but it sure looks cool. Can't wait to go see that movie, or I want to participate. That's the point, okay? It's this hidden message and symbols and messages and quotes, and they're telling you right to your face, this is what we're going to do. We're going to chop you up into little pieces, and I'm going to sprinkle you in a bowl over my ice cream and eat you. And they love cannibalism. They just love it. They do. Read the books. Don't take my word for it. I know I sound like a maniac, but I'm not. I'm a very intelligent person. I mean, I just shake my head in disbelief, but this is exactly what I've been talking about. They're telling us right here, and all we see are the cute aspects of the commercials, you know, or maybe the product that they're trying to sell, rather than the hidden messages programming us whether we know it or not. Well, now I hope you do. Thank you for watching these segments. My name is Jason McLeod. I spent all day today, Monday, writing all of these down, preparing them, and trying to chop them into little 15-minute segments to put on YouTube for people to watch. And if you found this information interesting, research it for yourselves. That's all I'm asking you to do. I've witnessed all of these commercials, and I picked them apart, and I said, this really stood out to me, and this stood out to me, and I lumped them all into different categories. So the categories are apocalyptic messages, for sure. You have tidal waves, sandstorms, missiles going off, nuclear explosions, looking like the nuclear explosions, London destroyed, you know, the apocalyptic messages there in the images that you see. Then you have the messages like, you know, we're controlling everything. We have something in store for you. We're smarter than you are. You know, we're always one step ahead. We have a stiff upper lip. Our dream will be accomplished. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. It's amazing, you know. Then you have the technological theme. Technology is the wave of the future. It'll change humanity. We are changing humanity. It wasn't a question whether you want it or not. We're going to do it. And we are killing your contract. Didn't ask if you want it, but that's what we're doing. And we are in your tablets and your phones and your computers. We're not asking you to buy our product and then look at our product through your devices. We're saying we are in your products. We're in your face. We're in your products. We're in your lives. We control every aspect of your lives. There's nothing you can do about it. No matter how badly you try to stop us, we're just going to keep changing the game around. We control everything. Too bad. You're a slave. We're watching you. We're poisoning you. You know, we're spraying you. Game on. Psst, psst. You know, it's just over and over and over. And it's plainly obvious that we love control. And it's so good to be bad.